Iran is in transition. I'm sure that may come as a great surprise to many because of all the awful things they've had to say about the United States, about Israel. But it's been noticed that recently those statements have quieted down considerably. Well, why? First of all, Iran is finding out that they have some serious external problems. Like what? Well, for one thing, they have to deal with a number of other countries and entities that are of danger to them. First of all, ISIS. ISIS despises the Shia and has made it very clear that they would love to murder them if they can. Well, that to Iran's leadership makes it clear that maybe, just maybe, the United States and Israel are not quite as evil as they thought. And in fact, it might be to their benefit to actually quietly work together against ISIS. And in fact, that appears to already be taking place, if for no other reason. With our forces there and forces that we support against ISIS, and Iran along with Hezbollah against ISIS, we have to make sure that we don't get in each other's way, preferably coordinate. That's a very important factor. They also have to deal with Turkey. Turkey has wanted Assad gone for a long time, still does. And you have other actors that they have to deal with. Though Russia supports Assad, as they do, their interests are by no means the same. And so they've got a number of external problems that they have to deal with that are not going to go away anytime soon. Internally, there's been a great deal of thinking that once the sanctions begin to come off, that Iran will be able to use almost all of that money externally. Well, Iran's got a boatload of internal problems that they have to deal with. And that's where a good part of the transition is really taking place. Let me turn your attention, first of all, to for some time, they've had a catastrophic population decline. They're below replacement level and have been for some time. Well, that presents a host of problems for them. There's large unemployment amongst their youth, and especially amongst women. Who's going to take care of an aging population? That's a major problem. Also, for some time, 60% at least of the college students and graduates in Iran have been women. We know that the number one factor for economic development is empowering women. And yet in Iran, that has yet to really happen. Only 3% of those serving in any political office are women. Compare that to like 17% in Pakistan, which is hardly any model for gender equality. That presents real problems, I think. And these women do not want to marry a man that's not at least as educated as they are. And they're having fewer children. As you educate women, fewer children. And there's pent-up demand for products and services that Iran cannot provide for its own citizens. Well, who can? Let's close by thinking about McDonald's in Tehran.